What is up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's been over a week since I was able to actually record, so I apologize for that. Work has been a little hectic, as well as finally getting the knowledge of going to look at a church for my wedding later this year. But I am back to do some more videos. Um, I have officially decided, because of my schedule currently and my future schedule, which I'll be knowing here in the next month, how many videos I'm going to be uploading each and every week, which is only going to be about maybe 2 to 3, possibly 4 videos if I'm able to actually have the time to do so. Um, as well as possible, once I get a good caption card, recording system, and everything else, I'm going to start doing gameplay videos, um, which I'm a huge fan of on YouTube regardless. But without further ado, I'm here to start off with another, I guess, wrestling review, um, which actually is WWE's Payback pay-per-view. And I keep getting a text from my family, so yeah, I just found out my family watches my videos, including my father-in-law and stepmother-in-law. Um, yeah, so hi Jake, hi Hannah, everybody. Yeah, woo. So anyway, without further ado, here is WWE's Payback pay per view. The reason why there is no Extreme Rules pay per view review is because I didn't care for it. I really did not even want to watch it. Um, Plain and simple. But I watched Payback this past Sunday, and I'm here to review it, or at least kind of go over what my thoughts on the matches were. Let's start off with the pre-show, and I have my trusty phone with me to do it again. The first match on the pre-show is R-Truth versus Stardust, which I didn't even see the match, but I heard it was interesting. It's good to see R-Truth finally getting a step up and facing off against Stardust, aka Cody Rhodes, who is relatively good in the ring. The main event for the pre-show, which I lost it. I was crying. I was laughing so hard. Which is the Ascension versus, um, well, the Mega Powers, who were a, about a week prior were known as the Meta Powers. The reason they changed to the Mega Powers, you understand why if you saw the pre-show. Um, Axelmania coming out, Curtis Axel coming out as Axelmania, dressed in full as Hulk Hogan. Damian Sandow, aka now rebranded as Macho Mandow, came out in full Macho Man gear, and at a losing effort, they lost to the Ascension, which I'm okay with. I'm really okay with. It was a decent match. Um, I like I said in I think it was a WrestleMania review. The pre-match, one of the pre-match is I think should have been on the pay-per-view itself, but time constraints as well as advertising for the returning pay-per-view Elimination Chamber kind of halted that idea. But all in all, it was a good match. I like to see the Ascension actually, moving up on the pay-per-view card. Now, the official pay-per-view itself. And sorry about the glare and everything. It's really dark outside. I have no lights on in this house. Um, it's been off and on storming for the past week. So, I'm going to be looking at my phone a pretty decent bit in this video. Let's see, the first match, Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler. Who won that match? I didn't really watch that one. I didn't pay attention because I'm a big fan of Sheamus. I'm a big fan of Dolph Ziggler. I didn't care. Plus, I started watching something else at the moment, so I didn't really pay too much attention at it. Sheamus wound up winning, which, okay, you're going to book him as a heel, make him strong and everything. I can understand that. Dolph Ziggler, he's really good. Just don't let him continue this losing streak. Especially now that you're giving him a opportunity against Rusev with the whole Lana Rusev, Dolph Ziggler love triangle thing going on. Don't let him continuously lose and lose and lose because you're going to lose his fan base simply because of that. So I'm not really going to rate that match at all because I didn't really pay too much attention after the first 2-3 minutes. So yeah, let's see the next match. New Day. New Day sucks versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. I actually did watch that match. I thought it was really good. I don't care much for New Day. I like Cesaro, Tyson Kidd a lot. These two tag teams actually do very well together. You have... Hold on one second. I have to have not only my advertisement, Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I stopped drinking sodas about a week ago, but we got nothing else to drink in the house, and I don't really want to drink out of the fountain right now. So I grabbed me a Dr. Pepper. My first soda in about a week, so woohoo, drink up. So good. But anyway, so you have such great talent with these two tag teams. Like I said, I don't care too much for New Day because of Xavier Woods, but he's a decent addition. He's a really good management point for them. The two teams together, I find it a lot more entertaining than the Usos versus, the Wyatt family or whatnot. Which recently, as of this past Monday night, actually returned and became a tag team again. If somebody can explain that for me, I would love to see it down in the comment section. Now, let's move on. All in all, before I even move on to the other match, I want to go ahead and give this match a rating because this is actually one of the ones I watched. I give it a really good rating for the simple fact that I liked how it wasn't, a back and forth switching of the tag teams and everything like that. They did keep it with New Day, which is a really good idea because it gives Cesaro, Tyson Kidd another chance. Tag teams go at it again, as well as the new tag teams that are coming out, like, the Ascension, Mizdow, Axelmania, or Mizdow, Mandow and Axelmania, the Mega Powers, the new Japanese tag team, or the Japanese, the Mexican, the new other tag team from NXT. The Usos could return and try to take the titles back. The new reformation of the Wyatt family. Just any kind of possibility, really. I would love to see. Eyes got wide there. So, I'm going to give it about a... I don't know. I want to give it about 7.5 out of 10. It would have been better if I guess it would have been better if they showed, I don't know. It was a good match. I'm just going to give it that. Next match, we have my boy Bray Wyatt versus Ryback. Bray Wyatt versus Ryback, which Bray Wyatt wound up winning. Kind of took me by surprise because Wyatt has been kind of lately. Ever since he started the whole thing with the Undertaker feud leading up to WrestleMania, he's been talking about himself as the new face of fear. After losing to Undertaker at WrestleMania, it just kind of bleh. But with this feud with Ryback he had started, it actually has been picking up speed. I'll say this, I haven't really watched any Raw, SmackDown, NXT or anything in the past several weeks because I haven't been able to because of schedules. Ugh. I'm also feeling kind of sick as well as just coming off of being sick. That's another reason I haven't been recording lately. But Bray Wyatt versus Ryback was a really good match. I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it. It showed Ryback as still the strong, big guy. And it did proclaim Wyatt as the new face of fear. And he took on somebody in Ryback and beat him. Took him to his limit. But then again, if he were to do that with, I don't know, Brock Lesnar. I would love to see a match between Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt. For the simple fact, if he were to beat Brock Lesnar with a new Face of Fear thing, it would be really great to see. And I would believe it. But him beating Ryback, who's been losing to Kane, who's been losing to Big Show, to Seth Rollins, to all these other people, feels a little lackluster. But all in all, I'm going to give the match an 8 out of 10. For the simple fact, I am a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Yes, I'm a Firefly. Yeah. I laugh at my own jokes. I am stupid. Next match, John Cena versus Rusev with Lana in a I Quit match, which this is the third in a series for John Cena and Rusev, and I do like how his character has been played lately. John Cena is not Rusev. Rusev has just been shown to be lackluster a lot lately. Winning on the weekly shows, losing on the pay-per-view since WrestleMania. I didn't really catch the end, but I'm pretty sure Rusev just said, I quit, or Lana threw in the towel for him, which I think that's the case, because Rusev would never say, I quit. Now, you may correct me on this. If you watched the pay-per-view and saw what I didn't, you're more than welcome to correct me on it. But as of right now, I'm thinking Lana threw in the towel for him, so that's what I'm going to go with. The match itself, I saw the majority of it, didn't catch the end, so I don't really know how to judge it to see, how Cena wound up winning. But I do like how Cena's character has been played lately. Him being still the ultimate underdog, but being it for America's side. He's not the main champion. In fact, he is not even a second-rate champion. He is the United States champion, which is the low level. It is the new Cruiserweight Championship belt, basically. Or Hardcore Championship belt, if most of you remember that. And no, not the revive with Edge getting the title back in like 2006, 2005. No, I'm talking about the original one, back in the Attitude Era. That basically was a fuck-up. Anyway, so I give the match, without seeing the ending, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. It was decent. Now, my phone would work, right? Let's see. Naomi and Tamra versus the Bella Twins. I saw the very end. I didn't much care for it. That was my smoke break time. They went for 6 minutes, 13 seconds, so I'll give them that. They went for a decent amount of time. I don't know. A 3 out of 10, I guess. I don't know. Let's just move on. Neville versus King Barrett. The man with no name. Or the man gravity forgot versus the King Barrett. I actually enjoyed this match more than I should have. I'm not a big fan of NXT. Well, no, I'm not going to say that. I like NXT. I like the stars they made. I just don't get the chance to watch it. Plain and simple. I actually do
Scan is completed. Click Clean Now to clean all found issues and records.
I really hope that's not on the thing. If it is, then oh well, you get to hear the fact that my computer's cleaner just finished cleaning. I do like the way NXT is ran. I haven't been able to watch it, but I do plan to watch the pay-per-view, the NXT pay-per-view tonight, which I think should be on here in a bit. So I'm probably going to be getting off, finishing up this, then watching the pay-per-view, maybe doing a review on it, but y'all are going to get another video later tonight. Anyway, so that match was, I thought, really great. It showed both competitors really well. King Barrett being, I'm not going to say conniving or sniveling, but I like the whole, how both these British men are going at each other, and Neville claiming that the peasant is going to overthrow the king. Kind of a nice little touch there to the storyline. What I didn't care for was the end of the match where King Barrett basically just left. He stayed outside until the count of 10. Neville went to celebrate, and Barrett knocked him out. Went to bullhammer him, or no, wasteland him. Neville got the better of him, and did whatever his finishing move is called. So yeah, I'm going to give that match actually a 7 out of 10. I would give it more, I would give it less. I believe a 7 is a nice way. As nice as I could possibly get it without being too cruel. So, yeah, now we make our way to the very last match. This is the one I've been hearing about and I was dreading to see, because and let me give a little backstory before I even say who's in it. I had been messaging a friend of mine for about a week or two prior, and we've been messaging each other back and forth, every single day. And we thought about how awesome it would be to have the Shield basically pull the rug out from everybody, say they never were officially unformed, this was all a ruse to defeat the Authority. I wanted that so bad, but it didn't happen. But anyway, the fatal 4-way for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose, baby. You can tell who my favorites out of the two, or out of the four. It was a great match. Not as good, in my personal opinion, not nowhere as good as WrestleMania 31's main event with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, because those two just went freaking head to head. But it was a really great match. We did get to see the Shield somewhat reformed for a quick second. The boys were back, and then they beat the shit out of Rollins, and yeah, went one-on-one. Roman Reigns, Ambrose, one-on-one, boom. I don't really know what to think of this match. I really don't. I mean, I guess I can give it a rating of perfect 10, but I'm not going to. Surprisingly, no. For the simple fact that you shoehorned Kane in. I know there was a legitimate storyline with it that if Rollins lost, Kane would be fired. Okay. That's a big deal. Why? I mean, seriously. It's not all that big of a deal. Seth Rollins loses. You're the boss. Technicality, you can pull the title off whoever you want, put it back on whoever you want. It doesn't matter. You just shoehorn Kane in there to basically take the brute force of whatever you're going to do. Anyway, so all in all, I'm going to give the match a 9 out of 10 for the fact that Rollins did retain. I would love to have seen Ambrose win it. I would have even loved to have seen Roman Reigns win it. Glad Randy Orton didn't win it. Glad they didn't somehow manage to get Kane to win it. Because, why? But, anyway. So that's another one of my videos. It's a lot less... Actually, it's a lot shorter than my usual ones. So, if you watched all the way through to now, I want to say thank you guys. And I apologize for the long wait. The next one should be up. No, the next one will be up later tonight. Which I'm going to be uploading. I'm recording it the same day I'm going to be uploading it. And it'll be uploaded in about, I want to say, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. The next one is probably going to be done later tonight, recorded. And then I'll upload it late tonight, early tomorrow. Guaranteed, no more, me doing whatever else and working and stuff. Because I'm off tomorrow. I'm off. I gotta go do some stuff this weekend, but I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to do all I can recording-wise. So, like I said, and like I always say when I end off my videos, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever time zone it is in that you guys are in. And if you happen to like my videos, leave a like, comment, and if you're brand new to my channel and love my awkwardness and the camera just staring at my face and me looking like I have face, sunburnt, remember to leave a like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and also if you like my stuttering, then subscribe if you wouldn't mind. But yeah, like I said, new video, my theories and thoughts on the new Dragon Ball Z series that are coming out later in July itself, called Dragon Ball Super. So be prepared for that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful whatever time zone it is, and peace.